Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Quiver Podcast. I am back after a bit of a hiatus, I think. Then life gets busy eh. Kasi, July is a great month, guys. Kasi, ang daming my birthday eh.
Oh, dami birthday. Oh,
Ang
dami
daming my
birthday.
birthday ng July
Dami
eh.
birthday eh.
So, yeah, shout out lang tayo. Happy birthday to one of our biggest supporters, Mr. Edwin Reyes, who also happens to be the UAAP, the UAP board member of
Yes.
DLSU.
Happy birthday,
One of
Sir
our
E.
biggest. Oo. Si, si, we have a LOA member, si Kiko Munoz, si Bagong
Oo, ano
Tatay.
siya? Oh,
Oo.
LOA baby.
Oo, inuuna yung understandably, of course, we don't feel bad about that, but understandably, may inuunang ibang tao. So Willie is it's happy birthday to Kiko also, and after Kiko, it's happy birthday Willie.
Siyempre, Mr. 69
Oh,
himself.
oo,
Happy
Mr.
birthday.
69, Mr. 69, Mr. naghahanap ng ng girlfriend.
Oo.
Medyo malaking variance niya sa age, ha. Ang
Oo,
laki ng variance ni
talagang
Willie.
ganon.
Oh.
Talagang ganon. Talagang ganon.
Yeah, so Willie's also my batchmate in I grew up with Willie. So basically I know how old he is. So the guy is 36. So my plus minus yan ng 36 din is Willie eh. So
Wow.
laki ng variance ni Willie eh. Oh. Pero sabi ko naman kay Willie, as a friend also, Willie, wag naman 36, kahit 18 lang. So, 18 to
Oh, pwede yan,
ah
pwede yan, pwede yan. Pwede yan,
18 to
pwede yan.
54
Basta
siguro.
nagkakasundo sila. Yun yun.
Oo. And I think I'm missing, sino pa may birthday, Vic?
Si Joaquin. Happy birthday, Joaquin. Baka birthday.
Happy birthday, Joaquin.
Happy birthday, Joaquin
May,
Tobera. Batiin
yeah,
natin.
yeah,
Batiin natin. Batiin natin.
may all your birthday dreams and wishes come true.
Come true.
Diba?
Yan.
May all
Maganda.
your,
Maganda.
yeah,
Maganda.
if you end up in the pod, padala kami ng dyan, ng birthday cake kung gusto mo.
Oo. Tama.
Oo.
Tama. Sa Agno House. Pupunta tayo sa Agno
Yeah.
House.
More than willing to do that. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so I mean, we started with Joaquin Taverna, maybe as the breaking news. So, wait, officially, he has decommitted from UP.
Alin?
Si Taverna.
Wala na. Ano pa to? Decommit na siya, di ba?
Oo, yun pa lang yung official natin eh. So, he has decommitted from UP, and multiple sources are saying na pupunta siyang DLSU. Pero none of that's confirmed yet.
Yep.
So as far as we're concerned, as of today,
Free agent. Free agent
free
siguro.
agent siya.
Yun yung better term. Free agent. Yeah,
Oo,
free agent.
as
Siguro yan yung
of
better term natin, free agent.
yeah, as of July 12,
Yeah.
9:56 p.m. he is a free agent.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
maybe take what you want from that. Yeah, and but he was a key player when UP beat us
Oo
or
naman.
UP massacred
Even
us.
nung even nung when we faced Gilas U18
Yeah,
sa Philoil, I think that's the first game he played for the Gilas U18 na team. So
yeah,
we already saw a glimpse of what he can do.
correct. And and now I want to move the conversation forward to this preseason, right?
Yeah.
Obviously we tough two losses against UP and against Beda. Talk about Beda very quickly for a while. Vic, what did you think about that game?
Uh I think our defense is fine kasi we only allowed 64 points. I mean sa akin okay yun eh.
Yeah,
But overall I think may there's still areas that we can definitely improve on. Kasi overall if you sa akin I'll talk about this on an overall perspective na kasi lahat ng games yun yung ano naman natin. That's what I have observed so far. I think we are getting manhandled sa interior.
Yeah.
Hindi naman manhandled, baka strong word, baka masyadong strong word yung interior, but we're having challenges in the interior side of things. And then we also have a challenge kay Jacob creating on the offensive side. So there, those are those are the two things na if I will sum up yung lahat ng style of play natin, no, especially on those actually parehas wins and losses, kasi we actually had a 4-3 win-loss record sa Philoil. Yung lahat ng talo natin nasa umpisa tsaka nasa dulo, lahat ng panalo natin nasa gitna. But then if you'll take a look at it, I think we're having problems sa rebounding at the same time. Yun nga, if medyo medyo pitpitan yung laro, we try to really depend kay Jacob, no. So yun yung ano, ako those were the two glaring points. Ano pa pwede ko dagdag? Against San Beda, I think ang ano ko doon was that fourth quarter tayo medyo dumiin, nag-play ng defense. First to third parang I felt like the defensive intensity was sakto lang, but not really, unlike that fourth quarter that we're already on their faces, parang much more physical. So yun, so hindi ko rin alam what's with the switch, but okay lang naman. Overall, to sum it up, bago tayo pumunta on detail, I think for me is that hindi siya pang para sa akin to, the other our audience may disagree. Ako personally, hindi siya panic button, but I think we should be able to recognize what are the areas of improvement based on
Correct.
those uh 7 games. I think wala naman akong ano diyan eh. Kasi I think ang ano dito, maganda dito sa 7 games, the problems are quite consistent. So
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
kaya ako personally, it's easy for us to recognize what are the areas that we really need to improve on going into season 89.
And I think Vic, you brought up a good point there, right? Like apart from the consistency of the problems over the last 7 games, there's also a big one, that for 5 years Mike Phillips has been a rock at the middle for the Archers. Like he came out in his first year already playing not as polished as his fifth year, of course, but he was already at the very least a big rebounder for the team already, and his hustle was there. And suddenly that disappears. You don't rebuild that overnight. Like
Mm-hmm.
kunwari, si Pabs can do it, but Pabs is also 4 inches shorter than the guy. Alam mo yon? So there's that part. Then I think a lot of people forget na just because you've been spoiled with Mike for such a long time, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're not gonna work on it. And again, look back to last season. You know, we 8-6, still champions. Sige. Before maybe on the next week, we asked some of our fans on Instagram some questions. And siguro Vic, um, I'll I'll try to bucket these into a couple of stuff, right? A couple of comments, I suppose. And yun nga, Miko Man said we miss Motor Mike. And I kind of think we talk about it. But Got Francis Lewis said effort on rebounding is lacking. The execution is on offense is also not looking good. Vic, maybe quick comment on that siguro.
And sige, I'll go first kay Mike, no. Kasi Mike is not just a rebounder, no. He did so much more. Yung energy, yung activity, energy, lahat yun ibang, kasi the way he sets the screens, the way he runs, help defense, extra possessions, leadership, it's just too much. But then again, in collegiate sports, pag may umalis, it's not a one is to one exchange lagi eh. There are instances wherein it has to be a collective effort. Hindi naman yan ano eh. So yung nawala, what we're missing on mic should be filled upon by multiple people. Hindi lang yan siya dapat hindi lang siya dapat galing sa isang tao. Like for example, yun nga, binanggit ko kay Mike. Um, we definitely need an FSA, to be honest.
Mm.
We need that sort of help in the front line. Medyo ako in my opinion, medyo mahihirapan tayo to compete without an FSA kasi the FSA will really help compensate yung whatever, for example, rebounding, rim protection, 'di ba? It will come in handy. Pubs and 7 will also do some part of it. For example, physicality, box outs, 'di ba? Mga ganung bagay, interior finishing, 'di ba? I mean for Mason the same thing. And I think for rebounding, I'd like to stress this one out. For for itong Phil Oil, uh, I have to commend Jacob. Jacob is so
Mm.
active rebounding for a
Mm.
guard. So I mean anong punto ko dito? For rebounding that will miss from Mike, I mean the guards and the wing should also help on the rebounds.
Correct.
Hindi pwedeng iasa lang yan solely with the bigs. Kasi normally the bigs are fighting for position, they do box out. So dun pa lang sa pwestuhan ng box out, chances are they won't be able to Mike si Mike kahit i-box out mo can easily out jump and out hustle kahit sinong tao niya eh. But without Mike, with our bigs busy boxing out, I think it's the role of the guards and the wing to take advantage of those box outs and help out on the rebounding aspect. Ako yun yung that's my take on those. So ano pa yung isa natin for
Uh,
the
Hindi, sige, actually,
sige,
you've already started talking about it. There's a couple of comments. I'll just
sige,
read it through one by one, Vic.
sige.
Na I think we can all bucket it together. Like sabi ni Al Pacino, sana makarecover na ang mga FSA kulang sa
Yeah.
rebounds. Got
Yep.
fans. And Bene Imperial said need a Ben Embala type of FSA ASAP. Yeah,
Mhm.
so there is a lot of discourse on the FSAs right now. But to your point, I think we've just kind of talked about that. Na it's going to be a team game. There's a little bit of an adjustment here and there. But sige, before we go to, I think all of our listeners will know inevitably where this entire conversation will go to. But do you have any last comments on the FSA situation?
Unang-una medyo mahirap pong humanap. Kahit lahat tayo gustuhin natin magka Benembala type FSA, ang hirap po humanap. Ano yan eh, one of one talaga yung ganyang klaseng caliber ng FSA. Considering, para alam din ng audience natin, if you've seen collegiate leagues in Taiwan, even in Japan, they yung mga collegiate teams doon also employ FSAs. So,
Mm-mm.
yun. So, hindi lang tayo naghahanap ng FSA. So, tawag schools in other Asian neighbors natin, they also look for FSA. So, ano talaga siya? It's difficult. Well, hindi naman difficult, challenging. Hindi na siya ganun kadali na we all want a Benembala 2.0, 3.0 and X whatever. But unfortunately, it won't be the case. So, sa akin lang naman for FSA, for as long as they are healthy, they can do the big man roles that we're supposed to look at. Kasi ano lang naman yan eh. Kasi ngayon yung mga napapanood natin na bigs, parang mga yung pinaka top tiers, Jokic type eh. Pwede pumasa, pwede shoot, pwede magdala ng bola. But for
Yeah.
me, on the ano naman, UAAP level, ako pinaka-importante lang sa akin dyan, can provide a strong interior defensive presence, una. And then next, syempre nakaka-rebound. And then lastly, interior finishing, yung pagtipong pinasahan mo inside the paint. Similar to what Mike did nung game 3 against UP last year, na
Yeah.
lahat yung mga short hooks sa shaded area, maaasahan mo, hindi siya ano pa to, butterfingers, na pag pinasahan mo gets rattled. Alam mo, those are sa akin, those are the most important ones, no? And I think we have to wait for the final verdict, G, kasi as far as I know, parang wala pa ring final ruling for the two FSAs eh. Although na banggit pa lang siya, but we still have to wait if it will really come to it will really be implemented for season 89. So let's wait for that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot that the UAP board has to work on, in I think in the
Ayo.
next one
Yeah,
month. And
we all know
yeah,
that, kahit na hindi natin sabihin dito kung bakit, but yeah,
yeah,
they have
there's
a
a lot
lot
for them to work
they have
on.
a lot on their plate really before
Yeah,
the season starts.
let's let them deal with that. We can deal with our own problems. But I want to go through like a couple more comments. And again, I will bucket all of these together because I think more or less these are the same comments naman, which
Yeah.
are from Swan Kelu. Defending the title will be a grind. And it's always a grind. A Doc said underdogs will enter the season without finding the replacement of MP. I do like the underdog story. It's always and underscore JO underscore dalawa yan, underscore yan to. What will happen to Lasal during UAP season? Sad face. And I think there's an answer to all of this. Si paborito ni Vic, si underscore Agent Brody 002 underscore.
Coach Brody, of
Oh,
course.
oh.
Coach Don,
We
Coach
look,
Don.
we 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 discussed it internally. My topic na kami for you. And the answer is there's no topic. When you're ready to join, magagagawan na maglolokon lang tayo dito. Anyway, the, so the preparation is UAP, not
Yep.
preseason tournaments. That is his answer, and I think that's a common sentiment naman eh. And siguro before you do a long comment on that, right? This happens every preseason in the last 3 or 4 years eh.
Yeah.
Diba? Every last 3 or 4 years, it's always the same thing over and over again. Sasa doing well, we're coming in underdogs, but we won 2 championships in the last 3 years. We're gunning for our
Yep.
third in 4 year in 4 years. Ah, are you worried? Is this season any different for you?
I think wala, in the sense na what you're really looking for in the preseason really is what are the things that you need to improve on, what are the things that you need to work on. So ako, if you'll ask me overall, I think binanggit ko na rin at the start of our Wanto discussion that I'm happy with how the Phil Oil tournament went. Why? Kasi yun nga, consistent yung nakikita natin na kailangan i-improve eh. Hindi siya iba-iba. Na, kasi medyo mahirap yun kung iba-iba eh. Ibig sabihin nun, medyo marami kang marami ka pang kailangan i-fine tune with less than with a month and a half basically before the actual tournament starts.
Yeah.
Kaya ako medyo happy ako na ang problem natin really is how, yun nga binanggit kanina, how the offensive execution with Jacob being forced to create much, no, and then another thing is with the frontline guys, no, with kung sino bang FSA natin. But I think ako naman definitely will have someone lined up for season 89. It's just kasi ang papagpilian mo lang naman so far is either si Mo or si Henry. Binanggit ko na rin to sa ibang episodes natin. So if the two FSA rule will come into play, I think it's both Mo and Henry. I don't see any, kasi wala namang ibang nag-undergo ng residency, so will really ride with those two student athletes. Kung one, interesting if hindi mangyayari yung 2 FSA, yan, medyo maganda yung usapan dyan. Sino kay Mo and Henry ang malaline up for season 89?
Okay, mag-next topic na tayo dito. Pagdating dito sa topic na to. Yeah, anyway. So, well, that being said, um, our preseason is basically over, right? Like
Yeah, as far as
like
we know,
maybe a
kasi
few,
hindi pa natin alam if there will be other tournaments in place. Eh.
yeah, maybe a few pocket tournaments here and there, and like I think this is one of those times na nagsisimula na sina where our team is going to start getting ready for the final four, not necessarily the finals yet. Kasi 'di ba, like we've had so many episodes with the previous with Coach Jello and Coach with Coach Jello and Coach Aitona, right?
Yeah,
And it's really like there's really a progression here. It's not
yeah, you have to
necessarily,
pace. Eh.
yeah.
You
Oo.
have to pace then.
So interesting, right? Like we're going to see how it looks like over the next few months. And my
Yes,
God,
definitely.
oo,
Yeah, interesting.
oo, oo, sige. But I again, I think the only thing we can do naman as fans is to have full confidence with the team, full confidence with the coaching staff, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like I would much rather, and I think everybody would agree here, we would all much rather win the UAAP than to win the Phil Oil. Si UP is gunning for their forfeit pizza Phil Oil,
Oh,
pero
correct.
champ. Pero in that same time frame, how many championships have they had? One.
One.
So, right, one. Uh, no. Different topic yon. Pero one muna. Let's just say one muna. And then, but let's see how this goes. But nonetheless, interesting stories, developing stories for the Green Archer so far. And I think Vic, there's potentially a lot more. And
Oo naman.
this is the time you have to take a look at it very carefully. You know why? Because in the next few weeks, enrollment in the school starts. Eh. So,
Yes.
yeah, 'di ba? So, technically, ang daming players na naglaro sa PhilOil na hindi pa enrolled. Na technically, if you pick a random player and enroll in a different school, they can play all 5 years,
Yes.
right?
I think
So, that's
G
the
sige
interesting.
G, magandang na na segue mo 'yan kasi parang ano 'yan siya eh. I think it's uh paano ba sabihin to? Parang kasi I think in the public kasi tayo alam naman natin eh. Pag sa public kasi parang pag pag nag verbal commit through media for example, public thinks na talagang it's rock solid already. But
Oo.
to inform, well, yung ibang audience natin na medyo hindi naman talaga familiar, the only, I think the proper term na dun ka na talaga sa school na yan is once you get enrolled. Kasi dyan na magte-take effect yung mga UAAP rules sa'yo eh. If
Oo.
you plan to transfer or whatever, wala na. Ano niya, take binding na yan kasi enrolled ka na on that school eh. But for as long as you're not yet enrolled, I think it's all fair game to anyone else. It's
Yeah.
really it's a matter of hindi mo pwede sabihin na kahit sabihin mo merong verbal commit, you are really not too sure until that student athlete enrolls
Yeah.
at that school.
And I think si Willie says this all the time eh. May DAF na ba yan? 'Di ba? So,
Ayun.
oo,
Meron ka na
at
bang
least
EAF? Yan. For
oh,
the old schoolers.
yan.
Di ko alam kung may EAF pa rin ngayon sa mga bagong batches. So, paki-comment na lang kung uso pa rin ng EAF ngayon sa mga bagong students. Sa amin kasi yun yung tawag. Or you call it your enrollment assessment form. So, yan ang tawag dyan sa EAF.
Sa NYU kasi Jarvis yung tawag namin eh. May
Ayan si
Jarvis kami.
Jarvis.
Oo, so Anyway, I do want to add very quickly as well is that apart from that, there's also another step because once the player is enrolled, each player has to go through the eligibility committee of the UAP
Yes.
to make
Correct.
sure that they have the correct papers.
Yeah.
And the if I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong here, but the eligibility committee actually happened because of Lasalle's suspension in 2006.
Yep.
Because yeah, diba, for good to come out of a bad situation, let's go back to the story, right? Lasalle admitted that they found something wrong. And the ones who did who had these wrong papers was, I think, the statistician and one of the team managers back in the day. And then yeah, medyo nahuli na siya. And then Lasal was suspended for a year despite admitting all of that as an issue. And then during that time, Lasal actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was Lasal who said that gawa na tayong eligibility committee para we make sure that
Yep.
everybody who plays in the UAAP is kosher, right? Parang hindi
Yes.
natin pinapahirapan yung athlete. So there's good that comes out of these things. So that's the final hurdle. We've had stories in the past. Siguro Vic, I think you can na a couple of players who were not lined up in other sports because napatanggal sila sa eligibility committee. So may
Yes.
mga cases na ganun.
May
Oo.
mga may mga ganong kasi when you submit that, you submit yung una kasi pwede ka mag-submit ng pool mo eh. And then after that, tsaka na lang tinitingnan doon yung for example, age, tinitingnan yung age, yung paano to, report cards in high school, yung mga ibang ano as well, credentials as well tinitingnan din doon on that file, no. So that's yan yung tinitignan din ng eligibility committee with regards to your submitted paperwork, yung mga documents that you need to submit as well in order to finalize your eligibility to play.
Correct.
If
Correct.
you're coming from high school or transferee ka, yun yung mga ano kasi once you played your first playing year naman wala na yan, ano na yan, and you stay with the same school for the rest of your playing tenure or playing ano duration in the ano UAAP, wala naman na yan eh. Hindi naman ano na yan eh. Parang ang tagging na sa'yo sa file is old student. Yan na yung tagging sa'yo doon sa file. Hindi ka na,
Oo.
kasi may NSOS doon eh. NS is new student, OS is old student. So ang tagging na doon sa'yo is OS, which is old, which means old student na.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, there's a bit of a ways. There's a bit of ways to go here, and we're obviously like excited as the months turn by. But the UAP has a lot on its hands over the next few weeks, especially as more things come up and as we learn more along the way. And let's just hope and pray that that everyone's guided to the right decision for the best of all parties. That being
Yeah.
said, Vic, I think it's we're almost at 30 minutes. We extended this lost conversation by 30 minutes, and it's not a waste of time because it's good for us to have conversations with you. But so you don't waste time, don't also forget to get your own Ibarra watches. Like
Yun.
uh,
Importante yan.
so they're available in the DLSAA store. And then, of course, every watch that you purchase will help the scholarship fund of DLSU. So that being said, I think we're done, Vic. Now, siguro in the
G,
next few weeks.
may ano lang ako bago tayo mag-end. I think there's this one
Yeah,
comment regarding offensive creativity sa sets. I think we need to recall na ang susi natin nung last season why we won the championship is on the wings. The wing guys delivered when we needed them the most, no? So I think they will be tasked again if we want to win a back to back. I think it's imperative for our wing guys again to deliver kasi sila yung pinaka-importanteng pyesa dito na makakatulong kay Jacob to relieve that offensive pressure. Of course, Pubs and Mason will be in charge as well in the front court. I hope Seven also will be able to contribute here and there, but bottom line yung wings, we really need all the help and contributions that they can provide for this season 89. I think
finally,
that's it.
yeah, and finally, pa-shout out daw kay Miko Man
Yeah.
from Australia. Kaibigan ni Miguel Andre Mapa at Chacoso yan from
Yeah.
GH. All right. So I
Okay.
think that's about it. Oh, that's about it. Vic. So hopefully we'll probably stretch our conversation over the next few weeks.
Yep.
Singit-singit ang World Cup there, here and there, depending on
Ano na? Semis
Yeah,
Semis na. Konti na lang.
semis na
Konting
ho.
puyat na lang, konting puyat.
Yeah, so we'll try to stretch it out, see, and eventually, of course, once the lineups are released, once the
Kaya,
schedule's released,
yan.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
so
Panibagong usapan ulit yan.
we'll also have a conversation about that. But that being said, again, happy birthday to all of
Happy
those na may
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
The last few,
birthday. Happy birthday.
especially si Mr. Joaquin Taverna. Sorry, Willie Wilwaico.
Ayun. Yes, yes, yes.
Let's
Happy
hope na
birthday.
si Maring Willie is na may may konting love life na. Pinahope natin yan, di ba? Oo. Nako.
Yes.
Mamaya sa chat natin, sasabihin niya, ano na naman sinabi niyo tungkol sa akin.
Oo. Kasi palagi na siya nagtatanong Uy, meron ba kayo sinabi tungkol sa akin? Palagi na yung ganun. Palagi na ganun eh. Every episode kasi na tatarget siya kada episode eh. So, nagre-react na siya lagi ng ganun.
Oo. We need to become a daddy just like si Tito, di ba? Matagal niya nang yung gusto. Alright. Thank you very, very much,
Okay.
everybody. And animo Lasal.
Animo Lasal.